What's up, investors? In this video, we're going to talk about one of my absolute favorite EV and SPAC plays last year. So stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to the TipRanks YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Richard Allen. In this video, I want to talk about ChargePoint. This was probably my absolute favorite EV play last year. It helped me make a lot of money and a lot of my viewers because I was talking about it since it was very cheap compared to what it is now and what it got to at one point last year. So we're going to take a peek both at the charts but also at some of the analyst ratings. So let's jump right over to TipRanks.com and check out this article here. It says ChargePoint, breaking down Needham's bullish call. The electric vehicle segment is an increasingly crowded space. Well, that's an understatement. Comprising a mix of both small startups sensing a disruptive opportunity and legacy automakers afraid of getting left behind. The competition is only set to intensify as the decade progresses. Tesla, NIO, Ford, and GM are all big names drawing the most attention, but all these new energy vehicles need a supporting infrastructure. For EVs, the list includes battery systems, chips, data analysis tools, and charging stations, which is where the aptly named ChargePoint, ticker symbol CHPT, comes in. This company dominates level 2 US charging market, and Needham's Vikram Bagri has a long list for why that is. In fact, they hold about a 70% share of the L2 network charging hardware market in the US. Bagri says, "We believe that CHPT's early mover advantage due to the seasoned management team, astute sales staff, and superior products designed by the tech-heavy workforce, along with its focus on innovation, customer experience, strong product offerings, and superior service, support the company's around 70% share of the L2 networked charging hardware market in the US. Bagri sees no reason why this dominance should fade. Already boasting 5,000 customers, growing at a high rebuy rate of more than 60%, making a big chunk of its hardware sales revenues somewhat reoccurring, and a software attach rate of around 100% are all not only proof of a quality product and successful business strategy, but show brand loyalty. ChargePoint hardly owns any charging station as does not monetize electricity, and that seems to be a concern that a lot of people bring up. But we'll move on here. It says, rather, it provides the hardware and software, meaning it is not dependent on the usage of EV chargers. This capital light model is less risky and gives the company more room to focus on service and innovation. I know that concern may come up in the comments on this video. Now, I agree with this sentiment here that this capital light model is far less risky. They can sell their hardware and software to cities, to governments, to companies, to big business, and then look away and get a bunch of revenue that is recurring and not have to worry about whether they're putting their chargers in high traffic areas, whether they're going to get enough revenue, whether they're going to get enough return on investment for where they put those chargers. So just kind of keep that in mind. All right, Bagri goes on saying over the next 5 years, he expects the company to increase revenue at a compounded annual growth rate of 49%. Although the analysts think this might be a conservative estimate if the adoption ramps up faster than anticipated and the company makes accretive and transformative acquisitions. He says the figure could also get a boost should the company expand its market share in the EU and domestically. The cherry on top is that the company is virtually debt-free and has $610 million of cash on tap it can use to accelerate growth. The SPAC deal that SBE, that was a SPAC here for ChargePoint. They went through and this was a good thing for ChargePoint. It generated a ton of cash for them. They paid off some debt. It ended up being a really good deal. So I want to jump over and take a peek at the chart before we look at the analyst ratings for ticker symbol CHPT. I was talking about it back here in September, October range, and then kept talking about it through December. Because at one point, this ran up to over $46 per share. $46 per share. So absolute massive movement. This tripled from when I started talking about it, when I started investing in it. Fantastic opportunity for a lot of people. But it fell pretty hard from grace back in February and January when everything else started falling, guys. It dropped all the way to $20.20 3 times before recovering now past $30 for the first time in a while. And that, I think, is good news. And I agree with these analysts. I just don't know if it's going to take an entire 12 months for ChargePoint to get back to above $40. So let's take a peek at what the analysts have to say. CHPT comes with a strong buy rating based on 4 buys, 1 hold, with an average upside of 5%. But if you look at the most recent ratings over the last couple weeks and actually couple days, we have a 17% upside, 17% upside, and a 20% upside here. And I agree with all of these 3 ratings. I don't agree that there is any downside in the short term. I think this is going to be a big stock over the next few months, but of course I could be wrong. I'm not a 5-star analyst, but I do like this company a lot. And I think that their dominance in this space is absolutely huge. But I do want to hear from you guys. Tell me what your favorite EV stock is, or EV charging stock. And I've heard from a lot of people that, you know what, ChargePoint's done, Blink is better. And so I'll probably hear that in the comments. But I want to know what your favorite EV stock is, or maybe your favorite EV charging stock. I would absolutely love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. And also, next week, guys, you can look forward to another video on Open, because there was a resounding need for more bullish thesis on Open in the comments. You guys were really excited to hear why I'm so bullish on the company. So look forward to that next week. I'm going to give you a very great video on that. Hopefully you guys love it. Guys, remember, I post here Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your Power Hour update. I would love for you guys to subscribe for that, but also subscribe for these videos, because I have a lot of fun making them for you, and I hope to see you guys. Thank you so much. Look forward to that Open video next week, and I'll see you tomorrow.